So some of the super tall guys were like walking around the lounge and they kept banging their heads on these wind chimes and complaining about them. And I just looked at them like, that's a really good point. Why are there wind chimes just hanging in the middle of the room, Mike? And I realised that there's another set at the bottom of the stairs as well. So I was like, I bet there's something in those, because there's like 5 tubes basically. So I start sort of like spying up these wind chimes from underneath them. And someone else came over, I'm pretty sure it was Tommy. And then I just kind of like carried on looking at these wind chimes and I was like lifting them up one by one. I'm like, anything under there? No. And I lifted one up like to both of us and I clocked it. And there was actually one inside, like it was just like a bit of paper. And then I was like, hey, we should look upstairs. I reckon this area's been swept already. And he was like, yeah, sure. I let him go up first because I wanted to hang back and grab this thing I'd just seen inside the tube. I managed to get it out. I've got an idol now, so that's awesome.
It turns out the puzzle was the hardest part, so, you know, we might have been 30 seconds slower than them getting the strings, but at the end of the day, I don't think that really made a difference. The puzzle was very tricky.
Barnabas and Lizzie, they didn't do well overall. Like, we can admit, like, before they had 0 progress before it was opened up to the team. The puzzle was hard. They made 0 progress by the time the vessel was going.
They hadn't even found tribes.
Yeah, I mean, we got there. We did the challenge, but I still saw tribes.
Yeah, you saw it like 5 minutes before they saw it, so...
It was...
I don't think they did great.
It's a hard puzzle for us.
Who could we vote for though?
Lacklustre before. I think... I'm
Lizzie or Bill.
I'll have to do them.
It's a hard task to judge off. I mean, you did good call out with getting the tribe down. I feel like you helped us get tribe straight away.
I mean...
He'll take praise.
I take full responsibility for getting the last 2 necklaces. I'm just saying. Best competitor.
Me and Bill had an absolute disaster. It did not go as planned. Hello. Oh no, you're not meant to address it.
Do you want to do it again?
Yeah.
Tommy.
I mean, I feel like I'm being led by you guys.
I also felt like you did have to try.
I also put all my trust in you both. I feel really bad because Tommy got shat on by a bird earlier and I went and cleaned it off for him and then we said we'd form the Bathroom Alliance and I've immediately thrown him under the bus.
Drafted good.
Straff and Noel
did really good.
I mean, the fishing tactic was strong.
Yeah, that's good.
there wasn't really much to... puzzle dominated that and that's where we got.
Was like good enough, I feel like.
I mean, no one happened that
us two at
No was then Big Dog's initial stick was a bit...
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Dog was taking quite a while for them to... Yeah.
I think I'm too proactive for this. Like, I was just looking for people to vote for. Nobody was direct. Everyone was not giving names, saying who was here. I want to get it done. I want to name names. I know I'm at risk. I know Lizzie's at risk. That's an alliance. That puts me more risk.
Do you want the plan?
I like the plan.
Remove chat.
Yes, I've heard this from Len and I was, before we even got here, I was like, yeah, that's good.
I think Tommy, Ben.
Hi, I'm Big Dog. You might know me as the MVP from Season 2. For the last year, I've been planning what I'm going to do this time. I'll be making sure my game gets praised a lot and I'll be chatting shit about anybody else's game. Make sure they get voted off and hopefully get Lenny gone as soon as possible. If that Strathclyde's back, I don't really need to do anything to get him out. He'll vote himself out by doing something stupid.
If you want to vote someone, Big Dog, give us a...
Well, we have to vote someone.
Okay, well, give us a pitch for who you want to vote.
The words over there. We mentioned Tommy.
Okay, I back that. But don't take much convincing.
I feel like if you want to go for Tommy,
I feel like I need to jump on the bandwagon here, otherwise I could be...
if you don't
thrown around.
voting you.
I think general consensus is we're going to vote for Tommy. Don't really know the guy. Feels a little bit bad.
No, we're very sort of together.
Yeah.
Scares me a bit. Does it scare you? Yeah, exactly. Because I've just remembered from
Dare I
previous
say
seasons.
Big Dog was a little slow on the stick?
Big Dog, he was very slow with stick making. He was just snipping. He had like this little thing, and the other team had just grabbed all the cocktail sticks and tied them together.
We'll throw out some other names, like Noel's been mentioned.
Oh yeah.
Shy Five.
I think a lot of people try to have that.
I think he's useful in that challenge. I feel like
I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, I think we should at least.
I think we need him for a couple more rounds. Beyond the merge, I think he needs to go.
Do we want to shake his confidence? Put one vote in. Because one name is in, it never leaves again. It always comes back out.
People who aren't contributing to the team need to go because they're a liability.
I think you were very strong with first.
I'm adamant. Will you stop following me? Give us some time to talk. We've only just talked about that big dog is incredibly annoying. I'd like him just out for the sake of it.
The way I want to sort of play this is try and keep the team strong, but also get rid of some of the chaff people.
It was a hard puzzle. I don't think they made as much progress as I want them to make.
I think the mistake was not putting you in the puzzle. Yeah, he sort of tried about 5 minutes before we were allowed to get involved. So yeah, I think the mistake was. I think any puzzles going forward would put you in. Yeah,
tight. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
That was a mistake, but I think in terms of participation. Yeah,
I mean, you and Strachan with the fishing strap. I mean, that would have.
Yeah, that was
beautiful. I mean, the puzzle dominated, and that's why I saw people. That's where we fell short.
Yeah,
I think Tommy is completely oblivious. A lot of people are not happy with him for not joining in.
What are you thinking right now?
What I'm thinking is, if we're not basing the task on being very personal, then most people know each other.
Yeah, that makes me wary.
It makes me wary as well.
Not the outliers, but we've got a few team members that are quite.
Who are the outliers?
I would say you two. I can't remember his. So there's Bill. He's kind of an outlier with his back to us.
Tate. Yeah, I like Tate.
From my point of view, that's who I would say. And the outliers. Kind of outcasts, but it's also not down to that. I mean, early on though, I think it is. I'm not overly concerned. I have a reputation for being a bit of a loose gun and but still being effective enough that I don't make a long run, but I can get to the second day and then people can target me. So I'm going to try and wear that like a bit of armour.
I think I'd go for Tate.
That's fair.
He didn't seem to be doing much.
Tape thrown out by Tommy. So I think them two are at risk.
Hello, Bill. Hello. How are you feeling? You've got the same name with it.
Depends on what name you've heard.
Yeah. The question is, what's the name? But everyone's good. What name do you give Tommy? I said, and he agreed. I was just thrown on that because I couldn't say it because it was the first conversation I had. So
If I chat with him out, float out Strathclyde maybe? Just throw it out there. I don't know. It was so good on
you can't say it to people unless you say Lizzie was shit. Yeah, well, I really didn't help you out, but just like go tell her that before we flip. No, I can tell a bit later what you say. Yeah, because it's like me and Noel haven't chatted to Lizzie yet, so you can do that. If you want to, because you need a name to give to her. Yeah. Okay.
Tommy's name was thrown out very quickly. That's the name that's on the block.
I don't know if they're the weakest links overall, and I kind of want to have a strong team, but from that performance, I'm unimpressed with those two.
Mm-hmm. We could save that for a later round, though.
Yeah, that's true. I think they're immediately on the top of the block for me, but then also there's some people like Tommy to do it. I think in our later rounds, he's going to be potentially, like, if he's not willing to contribute now,
I agree with that. I think we could.
Is he going to?
We could vote for that this round, and then the stronger players, but who didn't perform so well in the code, we vote them later.
I don't know.
So we go with the team this round, and then. What do you think?
I mean, I've had a long time being thrown out.
Yeah.
I want to vote for Tommy because he really didn't do anything in that task, and I think it's time for him to go.
We had an absolute mare there.
I feel like I should be under the block a little bit.
I feel like we both just got too hard and we went.
Feels to me that puts you to risk, I guess.
I think so. I think we.
It's a hard challenge. Everyone's considering it's a hard challenge.
Because I feel like we need to like decide. I feel like we need to decide.
If we
I want to abandon this at least for this round.
Do you want to band together for a big name? Just throw someone out there.
Yeah.
Me and Lizzie, our names are on the chopping block. Started maybe forming some alliances.
He's a big name.
Big dog, yeah. So I feel like Strath and Noel are in the clear at the moment because they
Strath's super helpful.
Yeah.
And they both played very well.
I think Big Dog is the name of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can get behind that.
Alright.
We need to keep Barnaby. I'm not voting him. I need to protect him at all costs. I need to protect Lizzie, to protect the Lions. Me and Tate were the ones doing very little. But I think we're under the radar enough that we can get away with it.
Talk to me. That's what would come to mind to me. As I was saying to the guys I just did a group with, I think at this point it's not about thinking about endgame. I don't think it's about thinking about tasks either. I think it's about strength, keeping the team as strong as possible for the rest of the team still. So I guess that's fair. Pardon?
What name did he say?
So he suggested, well, after what I said, he was like, that leaves me, Tate, Lizzie, and Bill as kind of outcasts who he thinks are at risk. So I think he already thinks he's at risk.
I did hear my name come up a couple times in not the most positive way, so I think I'm going to have to try and keep an eye on that, try and maybe assert myself, prove myself in one of the next challenges. To try and show that I'm worth keeping on my team. So I think the strategy at the moment is keeping the players that are going to keep us strong on the challenges.
Barnabas. My name's on the chopping block, is that what you were saying?
I'm saying...
You're saying my name a lot there.
Yeah, I mean, your performance in the puzzle, I know it was a hard puzzle,
It is a hard puzzle.
I think if I was to identify a weak point, it would be the puzzle side of things rather than...
Well, that's interesting, because from my perspective, the other side of the puzzle, they had all the necklaces, like 5 minutes, so we had ours.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
What do you mean? I did my 3 off rip instantly.
I wasn't paying attention to that. You're too busy. Focusing.
My contribution to this is that the stick building was a bit slow.
Yeah.
I'm putting Big Dog on the shopping block for that one.
I think Big Dog did slack on stick making.
Okay. I agree.
But also...
He's an engineer, he should be better at that stuff.
But we ended up not using his stick really anyway.
So waste of time.
That's true. Tommy, I think... I don't know, I can't name a single thing you did. I think you left, but so did Big Dog also. I mean, his stick was lacklustre. It had to be completely substituted by a Strath's pretty good fishing method. And then he went to take a shit during the puzzle solving part of things. I'm just unimpressed.
You want to step out? You don't want to talk to me? You sure? Yeah. Okay. You alright? Yeah. You sure you want to talk a bit? Yeah. He's desperate. He's desperate for a chat. Go and talk to him. If you were inside.
Couple of names, couple of verbs, all sorts. Yeah, doing words.
You are, yeah. About what?
Those people.
I think I'm just going to go for Big Dog.
Yeah, that's a good vote for me. I got to get my name off the block.
I'm happy to help you get it off.
Towards the end, I was having a little chat with Big Dog and Tom, trying to figure out who we'd pick off in what order.
So what you're saying? Tommy Lemon. I quite like that. I think. I don't. I mean, I think I would enter better. No, I might not, but I don't see people voting me out of the team tasks. Not this time round.
I think I might.
No, that's time, guys. That's time. I'm going to use what I've got and try and just bank a few votes and hope I make it to tomorrow with several votes banked, and I'm going to try and bank them early on, because I think if I'm getting voted out in the next 2 or 3 rounds, there's not a lot I can do about it with my vote, so it's going to happen either way, so I might as well just be banking votes.
Okay then, so Bill, the puzzle. Do we think that was the reason that Tribe didn't win, or was it a tricky puzzle?
It was a hard puzzle. Yeah. There's an accident, there's a lot of combinations to try.
Okay.
I think it was a great example of what I can do.
Lizzie, you feeling any heat at this one?
Yeah, I mean, me and Bill were sort of preparing by doing the Wordle, and I think it was a bit of a bad omen because it took us quite a long time to get the Wordle, and then I think this was obviously harder. We tried our best though. It was clearly a very difficult task. I think anyone would have struggled, and congrats to Green for winning, I guess.
Could say we put our greatest minds to it.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
There's always one try to be done. We'll forget. So, Kai, we've got 9 people here, but we've got 4 returning players. Do you consider them as sharks in the water?
I think they're beneficial for our team right now. So I think sharks in the water, we're on the same team. I don't think we should consider each other opponents just yet. So I think we just keep the week out, keep us 5 strong. Get through the next day and then we'll get out of them.
Okay.
It's starting to sound a bit like you Jen.
You've got 3 seasons of wisdom behind you. Is this just classic? You know, I know what I'm doing. I put a name out there. That person going home.
I don't think I've got any wisdom from the first 2 seasons. You're learning on the job. I trust. I don't know. Anyone could go in this one. It's one of those tasks that's just really tricky. Everyone tried their best, but the other team was just better.
Straff, weigh up the dynamic of this tribe versus Merak in your previous season. Is there still that winning mentality here?
Yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with a loss early on. I think it sets a good tone, it sets people to be a bit more competitive, and I think with Merak last year we got quite a good roll going, but there's nothing wrong with having a loss every now and then.
Tommy, I mean, we heard from Kai earlier saying that maybe we should keep the more experienced players around, but I mean, currently it's the new players you outnumber them. Like, is it an idea to get the 5 of you together and start working something out? Is that a kind of division in the tribe?
I feel like it will become a problem as it progresses. I definitely was going into this thinking I don't know half the people. There's going to be a split there. I'm going to be at risk from the start. So, yeah, we need to plan around that. I mean, what I gathered from this voting, the speaking outside, was that there's a lot of people saying who we shouldn't vote for. So I'm doing a big deal. This really could go to anyone because I couldn't find any clear consensus. That's all.
Does that concern you that maybe the vote's been on you and everyone's just trying to sort of scramble it?
Potentially.
Ben, were you hearing sort of similar sort of ideas, like it's the first tribal council, maybe everyone's just trying to get a sort of vibe check on each other?
There's definitely a sense of uneasiness when you come into that first discussion, because no one wants to be the first to throw a name out, and then it could just turn on you just as quickly. But yeah, it was quite vague. It was quite, maybe this, maybe that. There was a lot of defending other people, even, preemptively, like, oh, well, we shouldn't vote this person, we shouldn't vote that person. So yeah, it could go any way this way.
Tay, who were the main people you heard that people were just like, no, we've got to keep this person in the game?
I think Straff and Norwood had quite a strong performance in that challenge. They were showed their ingenuity with the old fishing hook technique. Performed that quite well. I think Kai did quite well on the leaning back at the start, and he was quite quick on some of the aspects of the puzzle as well, which he'd worked out before we were allowed to contribute. So I think his sharp mind was quite useful there. But no, I think that was just a really hard challenge to do there. I think it was just the puzzle was really, really tricky. So I don't think there's anyone particularly to blame for that really. So we'll see what happens.
No, I mean, it sounds good to be you at the moment. Last couple of seasons, your name's often out there quite early on.
Yeah, I'll take it. Nice little change. Cheers. Unless we're all right, and then absolutely going to go inside the first round. Game's game.
Lizzie, has there been any talk of any idols or advantages floating around? It's early in the game, but you've got to imagine this is time where they'll all still be out there.
If there has, I've not been part of it. Which, obviously, I'm looking at you guys and I'm just trying to figure out if you're like, you've been talking about it. No, I haven't heard much about it. I think there's some trepidation about messing up the house in any way. So that might be part of the reason.
Big Dog, what was the reaction when you were sat upstairs and 4 people from the tribe from Lacerta just sort of wandered in?
There was a lot of rumours because obviously, who was it? Noel and who is the one? They got to choose who came back. There's a lot of questions about why they chose who they chose. A lot of confusion, I think. Yeah, it was weird. Didn't want to see any Green Teams back. I want them all gone.
Okay. Ease the crowd. Ben, are those the 2 people that you would have picked to say from the tribe, JB and Beth?
They're not, but I think I could see why if you pick them, they might have an allegiance to you later on in the game after the merge happens. So maybe they, rather than being the people who you save because you might actually have a pre-existing alliance, you want to use that opportunity to form a new alliance. So I could see maybe why that was the case. But in my opinion, I wouldn't have picked that.
Tommy, if you've heard a lot of people saying, "Oh, not this person," then how have you decided on who to vote for tonight? What does it come down to for you?
Just my own opinion, really.
Okay. So not necessarily hearing too much of the consensus, but just go with what you think, and then maybe the majority will form itself. Okay. All right. I think it's time to vote. What do you guys think about my choice?
Yeah, because we're strong feminists. That's what.
If anybody has an idol or an advantage and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The player votes out the RC control council area immediately, and then walk down the sort of loser's path, and then film a very salty exit confession.
No, isn't that way? You just went through. Yeah, yourself right.
Yeah.
I've already filmed that. For the sippy bits.
I'll read the votes. First vote. Tommy. Big dog. One vote Tommy, one vote Big Dog. Tommy. Two votes Tommy, one vote Big Dog. Three votes Tommy, one vote Big Dog. Four votes Tommy, one vote Big Dog. Second person vote that was on Southampton. Tommy, continue your torch.
That was spoken.
Next time on Survivor Southampton.
Alright, I'm buzzing for this one.
Yes, here it is, the one you've all been waiting to watch back. Great challenge players can carry their own team, but they say the very best can carry the other team?
Fucking unanimous.
Almost.
Betrayed. I had an alliance going with Lizzie. I thought Barnaby had my back as well because they were both at risk with the puzzle. It is quite frustrating to be out and I've done nothing of value, like at all. Gutted, really. But now I'm joining you on the crew. Who's really winning?